there is, guys, a very good rumor indeed, from a very good source, that Jessica Mulroney might be doing something on the old Netflix. Hello, everybody. We're going to have a look today into the rumor that Jessica Mulroney is going to be a starlet on Netflix. Yeah, she has got some clout over in Canada, and she's been on a lot of entertainment shows, I think in the US, that kind of thing, something about bridesmaids and things. But Jessica could be getting a Netflix show, perhaps. So we're going to delve into this rumor and see how Megsy feels about it, and see where Jessica's at as well with the cards. Now, Jessica's a Pisces, so she could come out as the Moon or the Queen of Cups. Of course, Megsy is the Queen of Wands because she's a Leo, or the Strength card, and Harry as well. So I've got the cards for Megsy. If we need to go into Harry, we can do, but we're going to use these cards, which are they're like a goddess deck that Mr. N bought me, and they're really, really good. So we're going to use them for Jessica and see where we get with them. If you are here, please hit the like button. There's a hype button. I don't know what it does. I'm terrible. YouTube sends you all of these emails. And I'm like, you know what it's like getting through to me on email. So I don't know what the hype button does, but hit it and let's see. Let's find out. Let us find out. If you can share this, obviously with being off for 2 weeks with the family stuff, it's been a little bit slow, so I'm kind of out of the algorithm, and I think you guys sharing it will make it work a bit better. I think, like I say, I'm a tarot reader, but YouTube logistics is not my forte. Okay, all of that stuff out of the way, we are going to have a look into Jessica, see where she's at. See what she's doing. Can you imagine? Wouldn't it be amazing? Like, it has crossed my mind. Wouldn't it be amazing if Netflix are just doing like series 2 for With Love, whatever, because they are trying to get rid of her slowly. I think they're trying to just kind of like, instead of massively publicly humiliate her, I just think they're just, what's her name? You know, that woman who was married to the man from Coldplay. Gwyneth Paltrow. Conscious uncoupling, I think, is what we are witnessing. What's going on with Meghan Markle and the Netflix. So there's that. But I do feel like if they have got Miss Mulroney on board, that's some serious shade. Serious shade. Don't forget, Netflix will have a lot of details about Megsy and her behaviour. Maybe, and the Kings went over to Netflix as well with Idris Elba. Could it be that Netflix are kind of like, at this point, setting Megsy up? Wouldn't that be funny? I mean, it was a waste of $100 million. I mean, let's be fair. It hasn't really brought them anything apart from drama. So let's have a look. Where we at, girl? What you gonna do? What's the vibes? What's the vibes, Jessica? Okay, we have got the 6 of Cups. There's an uncomfortableness here about the past. I don't think she's quite ready to reveal all. This might be some things with the 6 of Cups there that she's not quite wanting to reveal all. Now, the 6 of Cups here, it's kind of like sideways. So this, I like these cards. I like the round cards because it gives a little bit more ambiguity, because I feel like with here, it shows the ambiguity. I mean, it shows that the person is between, I want to do something right, and I want to, and it's, but I don't want to have my name tarnished with it. So there is an element of that. She's seriously considering doing something, but I would say there's a cautiousness there. And here we have death in reverse. Okay, crossing over. Burning the bridges that light your way. If Jessica does reveal and discuss everything that's happened with her, with regards to Megxie, with regards to anything like that, it will completely, I feel like the relationship's completely nuked anyway, but it will also completely nuke, absolutely, completely nuke any chance ever. Does she want to do it? Will it improve her public image? It's a lot, because once she does it, there's no going back. But it would be a rebirth moment for her. And let's face it, we've heard the rumors on the lead up to the wedding. She's had some she's had some bad luck since she got involved with Megxie. She's had some real bad luck since she got involved with Megxie. Real bad. Some would call it kind of like karma. Some would call it a series of unfortunate events. But I think a lot of people fail to understand that they're a victim of Megxie's narcissism, because they jump in with both feet to defend her, because they see her as a victim, because of that. They're that bought into her narrative, you know, that it takes a while for people to come out. And yes, I completely agree. All the rumors around the wedding and Princess Charlotte, all of that is beyond the pale for me. However, she is part of the Sussex Survivors Club. And what's above the Emperor? And what's beneath the Two of Discs? This is all about balance. This is the ebb and flow of life. Should she, shouldn't she? Will it make an impact? Won't it make an impact? She doesn't realise, but she actually holds probably a lot more cards than she realises. With the Emperor there above, I feel like she's got a lot to say, and a lot of the things that she will say will actually turn out into the monarchy's favour. Some of it's going to be a bit uncomfortable from her side of the story. Remember, there's always multiple sides to a story. But from her side of the story, it could be a little bit uncomfortable for the monarchy, but overall, it's going to be more into the monarchy's favour. This can also mean that there's an Aries energy working with her as well, or potentially a big player in the media industry. That could well be Netflix. It might be quite undecided yet. Would you like to see Jessica do a tell-all, warts and all? Would you like to see Jessica explain what happened with the wedding and her side of things? I'd be very interested. She found out very publicly and humiliatingly, I guess, exactly who Megxie was. Because you get that blindsided by it, I guess. The Son of Discs. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what star sign her children are. But if it's an earth sign, I know she's got 2 boys and a girl. But if either of the boys are earth signs, or somebody in her close vicinity is earth signs, there's an energy where she's doing it to protect to protect them. There's also a hit monetarily to her, a big hit monetarily, which has has damaged her. Okay. She doesn't want to be seen as the villain anymore. Oh, the Nine of Wands is in reverse. There's going to be accusations of going over boundaries. There's going to be accusations of people going over her boundaries. There's going to be accusations of Megzy potentially going over boundaries as well with some of the things she's done to Jessica. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we got. We have the Crown. Something with Harry here. There's something more with Harry, with that energy. She feels foolish. There's an element of feeling foolish and feeling thrown to the wolves here. No, I'm just saying what the cards are saying. And this isn't like my opinion. My opinion is very mixed, to be honest with you, because of all of the stuff that happened before the wedding as well. And after. That Five of Wands there is a bit of fighting. There is some hostilities. I feel like she's more aware of maybe some of the secrets of Megzy. And that would be to do with the Sussex squad, which is interesting because I didn't even think when I sit down to do this reading that we would be getting, maybe she knows exactly how things are run with some of the squad, because the Five of Wands, it's very performative, it's very fracas, it's very fighting, it's all of the, it's all of the noise that we usually get. So maybe she's very aware of what the squad could do to her, or maybe she's very aware of how the squad dynamics work, but she feels foolish, and she feels foolish as well. And there's something extra about Harry in here. The Nine of Swords is anxiety and stress. She's sick of living in this anxiety and stress. And this Four of Wands, the marriage isn't everything that Megzy makes it out to be. And Jessica can reveal some of this. So I doubt Jessica Mulroney is watching, but if you are watching, do it. Purge all those emotions away. Let's hear what happened, because there's so many rumors. And the thing is, the royals can't turn around and tell their side of the story, so it's very much reliant on other people telling their side of the story in a way. So I think it might be a good thing to have somebody actually come out and say what happened. Let me have a look and see how Megzy's currently feeling. Is there any? I feel like there is a possibility she is thinking about doing something. There is a possibility. There is a possibility there. And with that Emperor above, and there's the Meghan costed Jessica money. She took away some of Jessica's income, according to the cards. And when you mess with somebody's income and they have kids, it's a very personal thing. Just like the bridesmaid stuff with the Princess of Wales, that would also be very personal to the Princess of Wales, because it's her baby, So there's that. And plus, Megzy was a mother at the time. She alleged she threw Jessica under the bus, so she would understand she was hurting Jessica and Jessica's kids in a way. Let's have a look at Meghan. How does Meghan feel about Jessica? Oh, she wants to control. She thinks she's still got some kind of control here. Okay, this is always fun when Megzy thinks she's got control. And the Five of Wands is crossing over, but she's neglected some of the details. She has neglected some of the details. Well, it makes a change. She's got 2 upright so far. But none of them are great. She still thinks she's got some kind of control over Jessica for some reason. But there's something here with the details. So whether it's something she's overlooked with Jessica, something she's overlooked with her friends, or something, there's a missing part here that she's not realizing. There's a missing thing, and she thinks she's got Jessica in the bag, put away, boxed off, but she hasn't. There's a detail she's overlooked. Again. Okay, here we have the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. And balance underneath. So they've both got an element of weighing things up underneath. For Jessica, it's the 2 of Pentacles. It's all about the work life ebb and flow, managing to balance your home life and work life over the seas of life and its rocks and everything that throws at you. Now Jessica's just had a hell of a year. You'd almost call it like a tower couple of years, I feel, especially with her getting divorced from her hubs. So it doesn't surprise me that Megzy thinks she's got it in the bag and is just like weighing things up a bit. The Prince of Pentacles is in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse above. So Harry, we know Harry's making an appearance soon. We know he's doing well, child, or whatever it is. So we're going to be getting a bit of drama around that, I feel. Okay. The Nine of Wands is in reverse there. She thinks everything is boxed off and done with Jessica. She thinks she's got Jessica. She thinks she can still control Jessica. Interesting how we have the Nine of Wands there and the Nine of Wands here. She went over Jessica's boundaries. I would suggest that Jessica will eventually go over hers. This is in the next. This can happen a lot quicker, but usually in the tarot, this is in the next 3 to 6 months. So we have the oppression there. We have the 10 of Wands, the burden. Oh dear. So there's the Emperor in reverse. Things not good with Netflix. And there's the Emperor in reverse again. And there's the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, she is going to, whatever Jessica does, whatever Netflix do, she is going to gaslight the hell out of it. Yeah. We have the Emperor in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So I know this sounds wild, and I know we go wild, but she's going to try and blame everything on the monarchy. Everything. Her net fail of a Netflix deal, everything. She has got this magical thinking around her. She has the Magician in reverse. Now, Megzy is a fan of the tarot, astrology, and the more spiritual side of life. You know, I was predicting doing vision boards for the longest time. The longest time. This girl has vision boards of everything, and she's even put it out there in some of her as ever posts on Instagram, her like boards of, oh, look at me and Harry have been married for so long, blah, 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 blah. So the Magician, I think she's going back into that magical thinking. I wouldn't be surprised if she came out and she was like, oh, look at me, I'm really spiritual now. I wouldn't be surprised at that at all. Like, you know, I'm a Californian girl, surf, avocados, spiritual stuff, chakras and that. It's that kind of thing. But she's going to gaslight the hell. Let me have a look and see how Harry feels about the whole relationship with Mulroney. I think something's coming from Jessica. I really do. I really do. The 4 of Wands, he's busy. Today is, what day is it? It's September the 3rd, would you believe? And today is the day that Harry, as predicted, has just had some more trouble with Travel List, and apparently something's going on with Ingrifftus as well. And I did a reading yesterday saying that was coming up. So yeah, that's it. That is, he's gonna have more problems. We have the Hierophant in reverse. He is feeling frustrated at traditions, at the monarchy, and at everything else like that. There is a contract or a deal that is falling through for him. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, this might be something to do with the Netflix, but the Ace of Swords in reverse, there is a contract. There is something here that has fallen through for him. We've got the Six of Coins underneath. It's not fair. I want everything my way. Still feeling very sorry for himself, put on the outside, disenfranchised, all of that stuff. I would say when it comes to Jessica, that Harry would turn around and say, it's a psyop from the monarchy who are doing this to me, blah, 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 blah. What's coming up next? Ooh. Tight spaces. I don't think this is just about Jessica. Money is an issue. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Money is a massive issue. Huge. The Seven of Swords surrounding him. What have you done, Harry? What the hell have you done? I have been so zoned out from the news. Like, I didn't even realize there was loads of protests happening up and down the country at the hotels. I didn't even, like, I'm completely, I'm like, my head is full of information about Alzheimer's, kidney functions, and all kinds of stuff, right? So the Seven of Swords there, surrounding it, the Seven of Swords, that is some really like difficult espionage stuff. What has he done? China is in the news. Harry was just in China. King of Swords in what has he said while he's been in China, man? Oh my God. The King of Swords is in reverse. Now that could be a politician coming down really hard on Harry. Now there's so many Kings of Swords. You've got Donald Trump is a Gemini. You've got Xi Jinping is a Gemini. You've got Putin, who is a Libra. All of those are Kings of Swords. There's an entrapment here. We have got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, of what he's worried about, and the Ace of Pentacles. I think he may have, with these cards, he may have disclosed the condition that the Princess of Wales had last year to somebody. And people know. Because he's actually entrapped. And that King of Swords. The reason I'm saying all this is that Seven of Swords there. He's taken some information that isn't his and he's utilizing it. Couple of beers, bit of the old snow up your nose, chatty away in China, couple of bigwigs pressing for information. He ain't got the wherewithal not to. I knew something had happened in China. The Chinese, I'm not being funny, but like, they probably already knew, but Harry's kind of confirmed it for them. So they've got something on Harry. Stupid man. I wasn't expecting it to go there. So we've got two separate readings here. We've got what's happening with Mulroney and what's happening with Harry right now. What's happening with Jessica. I am allegedly whatever, but I am okay. Fine. We're gonna leave this here. Just gonna leave this here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging around the channel. Please share, subscribe, like, do this hype thing, please. It's all about money. Maybe he sold the information for cash, but I'm not. This isn't good, guys. Stupid. Honestly, this man. Okay, right. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm off now. Definitely off. Okay, guys. Bye. Bye.